Hello guys and welcome back to a Subnautica Below Zero tutorial. I decided to switch things up on the channel today, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can actually get all the kyanite you need in the entire game. This is all the kyanite you will need to craft all the stuff you'll need. The kyanite is a late game like material and is used to craft one of the organs for Alan and some of the other stuff, like I believe one of the prawn suit upgrade modules to get it to the Mark II variant. So today I'm going to be showing you the best way to go, how to get there easily. And there's actually a different method. I've seen a few other YouTubers and stuff on the platform have shared their ways of getting to it, but there is actually an easier way now that the game is fully released, and this is going via Marguerite's Maida's base, and this is very easy to get to, and I'm going to be showing you. You will need, so the things you will need is a Mark III sea truck depth module. You'll need 8 kyanite, and you'll be going to a depth of about 500 to 560 meters. Now there is a second level where you can bring the prawn suit down and you can mine the huge deposits of kyanite, but there is no need to do that, and I'll do that a bit later as it is very dangerous. So getting yourself comfortable and getting yourself to grips with the area is always good first. So this is used for the prawn suit and stuff like that. But let's get straight into this video. Don't forget to smash like and subscribe if you find it helpful. Let's go. So first we're going to need a vantage point or a place of starting. Now it will vary for you depending on like where your life pod is. It can start in various different locations, but it's mostly the same place. So we are going to be pointing between south and southeast. So here we go. So you see this? I've actually marked it with my prawn suit and my beacon. So we're gonna head over there. It's quite a long distance of about 1,000 meters. So let's get going. So over this way you shouldn't really encounter many enemies. You'll have the bog standard enemies, but that is about it. Although when you do go down into the crystal caverns, that's where we are going, I believe that's what they are called, you will encounter a Leviathan, and getting the perimeter defense system on the sea truck is probably the best solution. Also bring a repair tool because you will most definitely be hit by this Leviathan. Now the Leviathan does 40 damage to the sea truck, and obviously to the player it will just eat the player whole. So be careful, you'll be doing a lot of saving. Remember, if you save just after you get every bit of kyanite, and if the Reaper does actually come towards you, just exit the game and then it'll go back to your last save point. So we're coming over the hydrothermal vents, or like the thermal vents right now. We shouldn't be there. We won't be there in too long. One other thing I'd like to say, bring an extra power cell just in case. You could be down there for upwards of 15-20 minutes, so it is quite a decently long excursion. Getting there is probably one of the longest parts. That's the one thing that's infuriating. The sea truck, even with the horsepower upgrade, probably need to get the boost upgrade. But as you can see, I'm not using the perimeter defense system, although that is good if you don't want to be getting out of your sea truck and repairing it every few seconds. So as you can see, I'm just going to have a bunch of rubbish, but we're going to select that in number 4, just to make sure, just in case when we do get there, or when we're going there, we take some little damage. So we're on 89, but I will see you when we get there. So we're going to be continuing going down towards our beacons, where our base is. Okay, so here we are. We are now in this, that's where my base is over there. As you can see, there are some large holes going down here. Now, it's the actual first hole you'll see. So you should see this massive, like lily pad, fallen lily pad. Obviously, this base will not be here. But where you see this, like, what's it called? This architect tech, you're gonna come down and drop down this area. Now, when Below Zero was first in development, there was no way to get the crystal. There was no way to get to the crystal cake. Oh, fuck off. All right, we're gonna quickly get some fluid, and then we're gonna come back and yeah, because I fucked up. Okay, sorry about that. Kind of forgot to get food, but you're going to be dropping down in this little hole. This is the first one you will see. Now, continue going down. Just follow the natural path of the almost ravine. Either way you go, you will eventually reach Marguerite's base. Now, I usually follow these little boys here, the air plants, so keep dropping down. Now, Marguerite's base is about 350 meters down or so, give or take. So we're going to continue coming down, maybe 400, and as you can see, we are already at Marguerite's base. So here we are, this is it. And basically from here, you can always stop off here, talk to Marguerite if you've already not done those missions. But I already have, so we're not going to. And as you can see, there are these, again, hydrothermic vents. So basically what we're going to do is from the moon pool, which is here, you're going to come to the left, facing about between southwest and west, and we're going to be dropping down, just following the gradual path of, like, whatever this is. And you're going to be following it just round. Now, when you follow it around, you will see this bit of a larger opening. You can always just come straight down, but it's much easier just to follow what I'm doing. And we're just going to come down this very gradual slope. But when it comes to the gradual slope over this hill, if you will, you'll come down to this massive massive opening. And you can see, if you come down to about 500 meters, you will encounter, or just see for the first time, you will see the crystals. Now what we're going to do here is going to be a good place. We are going to save. Now this is my actual survival Subnautica world, or like save if you will. So the kyanite around here has already been taken. Now there'll be kyanite dotted. It is quite rare. It's not like copper and stuff where you'll smash it and you'll get maybe like 5-6 bits of copper in under 10 minutes. This will take a bit of time. And this area is very dangerous. So we are going to quickly hop out and we're going to repair the sea truck. So we're going to get into the sea truck, and most likely the kyanite will be very obvious. It's this light blue, very bright blue color. Now usually there's bits in like just surrounding this bit, but when it opens up into this larger space where you can see off into the distance, and there's this, looks like cracks coming down here, that is where the Leviathan will be. Now the Leviathan is a shadow Leviathan. It's very spooky and it's very fast. Very low chance you'll be able to actually outrun this thing, so if you do encounter it, you'll just have to let it be. It will not destroy your sea truck, it will only lower its health, but just to make sure to save constantly throughout your excursion to the depths, just so you have a save file to go back on. The audio may not be loud enough, but I can definitely hear the Leviathan in the vicinity. As you can see, it does drop down to a lower level. You can go down there if you want. You can try and pick off some of the smaller bits, but I think we're just going to come right down here, because it's just going to make it generally much easier to grab the large quantities of kyanite. Now remember, you only need 8 or 9 bits of kyanite to actually, make everything in the entire game. So you don't really need to be down here for long. If you're efficient at farming, this shouldn't be a big deal. So we're currently down just at a casual 600 meters, and we're going to be keeping our eyes out for that shadow Leviathan. So as you can see, this place has been ransacked, but here we go. Here's our first piece of kyanite. We're going to just make sure that there is no Leviathan, and we're gonna get out. Now besides the Leviathan, there is nothing of real danger here. We're just gonna scan the kyanite and we're gonna pick it up. Now we need 8 bits. As you can see, is a heat resistant crystal, which is why it can go down to these massive depths. Now almost like diamond, very hard. But also a little tip, the Leviathan can't get within these little gaps, so if there is kyanite in these gaps, take advantage of that. But we're gonna quickly save. So we're going to quickly grab a few more bits just to prove that there is a plentiful supply. Now this is the only place you can get the kyanite from. There is no other biome in the game unless you go much deeper to one more zone, but that is just deeper. And as you can see, there's a piece of kyanite here. Also, this is a pretty dangerous location in the open. Not great visibility, but we're going to grab that. Going to come back to the sea truck. And then basically after every single bit, we're going to save, because we're not taking any chances here, boys. And there we go, there's a third bit. So you do need 8 bits, but I might have overestimated. You probably don't need 20 minutes to complete this task. You can go deeper if you want. You can explore deeper, but at the current point, I would not recommend it. I'd recommend to take it a bit slow, take in the beautiful sights, because the game is incredibly beautiful. but don't bother going down too deep. Now getting out, you can get out the same way. It's not like the... Oh, and you can hear the Shadow Leviathan there. I'm just gonna get this... What? And there she is. You can probably see her... Actually, I've noticed her tail going red, but you will notice very easily of her stomach. Her stomach is blue. You'll be able to see the blue goopy stomach. But basically that is it. We're gonna grab this final piece here. We need, obviously, if we were doing this, we would need more than this. But if you first come down here, there will be a plentiful supply. It's not as common as other things such as the Leviathan and diamond, and definitely much more dangerous. This is more of a thing where there's a very low chance you'll not get hit. But there she is. There's the beauty herself. But that is it for today's video. If you do need help getting out, just retrace your steps or record a little video of you coming in here, and then you can retrace your steps. But it should be pretty simple to actually get out, pretty self-explanatory. That is when I probably mess up here. But remember to like and subscribe, because I think I will definitely be doing more Subnautica videos along with my usual GTA 5 videos. But thanks for watching, guys, and like always, take care everyone.